Yo, check it. Welcome back to another video. It's been a couple years. Hopefully, to all the subscribers, you guys still remember us.
You probably
And
haven't seen my face in a while.
If you
JERiCK
haven't,
hates me.
and for all the new subscribers, there's still new subscribers, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, that we get.
Nice.
So, like, yeah. Welcome back. We're just doing a movie review today. It's I'm just going to change it up for this channel because,
You should probably introduce ourselves to the new subscribers.
oh, yeah, let's do
JERiCK.
that. My bad. I just assumed that everybody knows.
This freaking
But,
guy.
all
You
right.
could see he absolutely hates me, right? Anyway, my name is Rafi. Some of you old subscribers will recognize me. If not, just know that I am the coolest guy on this podcast, not named JERiCK.
All right. And my name's JERiCK, obviously. And we got a new guest today.
Hey, I'm Thor.
What's up, Toa?
Mahal kita.
Oh, darn.
All right, let's bring some Tagalog in.
He making us look bad, bro.
I know. But anyways, movie review. The latest movie that just came out. We're talking about Thor, Love and Thunder. What do you guys think?
First initial thoughts. Well, who wants to take the first bite
Should we rate it now or should we rate it later?
at the end?
At the end, okay.
I mean,
Initial
I liked
thoughts.
it. Gosh.
Oh, man, do I
It's,
mean to
it's your channel. Go first,
Oh,
JERiCK.
okay. Fan. All right. Initial thoughts about Thor. I thought it was hilarious. I love all the comedic,
All the humor.
all the humor. I love the goats.
The goats.
Oh wait, spoilers, but yeah. I don't want to.
Oh, yeah. Is this a spoiler talk? Is this spoiler talk?
Yeah, let's just do spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have been warned.
You have been warned.
There are spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch. Pause this. Go watch it.
And then come
Then
And then
come back.
because
Like, favorite, all that shit.
it's hard to talk about the
Yeah.
movie without spoiling it.
We're diving in.
But yeah, I thought it was hilarious. I like it's kind of like as funny as the third one because the third one was pretty funny.
Yeah, with Ragnarok and Love and Thunder it definitely keeps the same theme as far as like the humor.
Yeah.
It's got a lot more lighter tone in general. You know, there's obviously some dark moments in there, but for the most part, it keeps like that funny element pretty much throughout the whole movie,
That's true.
which is good because we've seen the Thor movies that are super serious and they kind of are like boring in some parts, you know. So
That's true because I didn't really like. I think it was the second one.
yeah, the Dark World.
Yeah, one of those two.
That's generally considered as one of the worst Marvel movies, but that standard is very high. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I
But-
mean, I really like the comic relief even during the dark moments.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there were a lot of serious parts, but they always had that comic
Yeah.
relief.
Marvel
slide a
has
freaking joke
mastered
in.
that transitioning from a really dark moment into something funny. They really mastered that over the years. So
That is true. And I like that. I like that it's like very contrast because there are some moments that are very dark in that movie.
yeah.
Literally dark too. I mean, there's like
Yeah, I know. There were so many
Yeah.
parts I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to cuss on your channel?
yeah, you can
Yes.
cuss whatever you want.
Say all the bad words.
I was like, oops.
It's just one of those. It's just one of those channels that we
You're
just.
required to use 10 cuss words before this podcast ends.
But yeah, yeah. What's your favorite moment in that movie?
Me? Oh, darn. My favorite moment would probably be any scenes with Mjolnir. Even when Thor is just talking to Mjolnir, it's fucking hilarious.
That was pretty.
Like
that
there's
was pretty funny.
the parts where he's like talking to his hammer, his weapons, as if they're sexual objects is like it's just so funny, bro. Like I can't. The action scenes are obviously over the top and marvelly amazing. Like the part where you first see Mjolnir split into the different pieces and come back.
that was
Like
cool.
that was pretty epic, dude.
Yeah, there were some really cool fight scenes in that movie, and I love that they brought back Natalie Portman. What's the character's name again?
Jane.
Jane. Yeah, she. I mean, I've always been a big fan of Natalie Portman. She's gorgeous. She hella beefed up for this movie.
Kind of have to if you're taking on the.
Yeah, I was just like, man, her arms are just like she.
Well, you can. It doesn't look right when your arm is flimsy and you're wielding this almighty hammer. You know what I
That's
mean?
true,
Like,
that's
it's not
true.
gonna look right. So
I'm mad it took me to the fucking credits to figure out that was Natalie Portman.
What?
I was like, the whole movie, I'm like, this bitch looks so familiar. Credits roll. I'm like, oh my gosh.
to his defense, there's a lot of scenes where basically she's sick. She has cancer, so they really make her look like she's dying.
But you knew she was in the other movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just don't understand why it took me that long to realize who it was. I was like, oh, duh.
Yeah, she was actually pretty great in this movie. Yeah.
We are all over the place with this review, and you guys love it.
It's been 2 years, man. We're trying to get back into the groove of things.
All right.
And
Are we? Have you shared your thoughts yet? Like, what is your overall assessment of Thor: Love and Thunder?
I mean, I like. It's hard not to like Thor. I mean, I like the whole movie. I do feel like some parts were kind of like unnecessary, but like the ending, what was it? When they like Thor empowers the kids, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can see how they cater to like families.
There's like this new thing that Marvel's doing with the last two movies. So like Multiverse of Madness and Thor: Love and Thunder are on purpose, because that's what it seems like, overly dramatized.
Yes.
Like way dramatized. Which I'm still like, I don't know if I'm trying to get used to it. I don't know if I like it, because for the most part, the MCU tone has been pretty serious. And the over-dramatization kind of like puts a different tone. And I don't know if I want to like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I know exactly what you're
Because
talking
Multiverse
about.
of Madness was very like,
Serious.
like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just overly dramatized, but it was on purpose. It felt like it when you watch the movie, and when you watch Thor: Love and Thunder, it's the same thing. It's just more comedic. You know what I mean? But everything is like overly dramatic.
Yeah, I think
I don't know how to.
I don't know. I liked it because I don't think there was a moment where I was not laughing.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just laughing through the entire
Yeah.
freaking movie.
If we ever lose Korg, I'm rioting. By the way,
that's true. We almost did, but that guy is freaking hilarious, dude. Like you
need
can't.
Korg.
I feel like you just have to keep him.
I love that he's the narrator. In the movie. I love that he's the narrator.
He's like he could do his own stand up, and I would totally watch it.
All right. So should we give it a score? Out of 10
Out of 10?
Okay.
or out of 5? What's our
I think
scale
like
here?
let's give it a score, and then like because I
But-
want to talk about like why.
What's our scoring system though? We're doing 5 or 10?
Let's do 10.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna have to. Each of us gonna have to score it differently because
Yeah.
everybody has their own different opinions. I guess I'll start. I'm gonna give it a solid. Man, I want to say 6.5, but I'll just give it a 7.
Oh darn.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know. It's your scale, bro.
I mean, what,
it's.
what's you guys' score then?
I was gonna say 8 out of 10.
Okay.
8 out of 10 because I did have a great time.
I mean,
It's not a perfect movie.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect movie. It's not as good as Spider-Man No Way Home. it's better than Multiverse of Madness, but like it really doesn't do anything comparing those movies because they're about different characters. You know what I'm saying? And like, I would never compare a Thor movie to an Avengers movie either. It's just like, not fair.
How about you, Toa?
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, and I think maybe I'm a little bit unfair about it because, like you said, like I feel like after watching Avengers and like Infinity War, Endgame, like the standards has been like
Yeah, you know
for
what?
like MCU, it's like it's so high now that
I'm gonna change my score just because I thought about it for a second. I'm like, well, what would I score the other movies? So I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I'm gonna leave it at that.
okay.
Because now that I'm thinking, I'm like, what do I score the other movies? And I'm like, oh, it's definitely
Yeah,
not as
because
good
like
as
if it's
some of
gonna
them.
be like
Yeah,
8
yeah,
and then
yeah.
so it's like for me that I know like you don't wanna compare Avengers over like a single hero movie.
Yeah.
But like as MCU as a whole, like you're gonna have to put that in like
Yeah.
one category because like MCU is just like a genre by itself.
Comment down below if you guys want us to do a video ranking all the Marvel movies.
That would be a good one, honestly.
I know a lot of you MCU fans are dying for other people's lists for no reason, so
Yeah.
it's okay. I'm like that too.
I mean, we should probably give everybody a background of like how nerdy are we? Like, for me, I'm a very casual. Like, I enjoy Marvel and I enjoy MCU, but I don't read any of the comics. I don't really follow. I don't really look into much of the backstory. I just watch the movie and I watch the shows, and then that's what I guess that I'm a casual.
I don't know where I fall into that cat. Most of my Marvel knowledge prior to the MCU was watching the Spider-Man and Iron Man cartoons on TV and playing Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
The comics that I did read was, me in a bookstore while my mom was shopping. You know what I'm like?
Yeah.
I'm not really remembering a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, because I watched Spider-Man and X-Men growing up, and
I forgot X-Men Marvel too.
I love
X-Men. X-Men was the shit.
Yeah,
the cartoon. I would watch it all the time.
How about you, Toa?
I am like the worst like nerd ever because I watch shit out of order.
You're just like
I'm missing parts. I'll watch part 2 and not 1.
Yeah, I can't do that because I love, I know I'm very casual, but
you want it to make sense.
I want it to make sense. Yeah. So if I'm gonna follow this MCU universe, MCU is because I wanna know everything about MCU. So I remember before I watched Endgame, I used to I watched every single from Iron Man 1 all the way.
I have seen every MCU movie.
Yeah.
Even all the shows. The only thing I haven't watched is Miss Marvel, and that's the newest one.
Oh yeah,
Miss Marvel. Oh, the TV show.
Yeah, on Disney Plus. But even all the Disney Plus shows, I've basically seen them. So.
Huh.
Well, I do need to finish Moon Knight though.
That's true.
But I feel they're not really connecting them to the current continuity, so I feel like it's all right if I'm slacking on that,
But yeah.
It's
Any
not
more thoughts on?
I'm a nerd in progress. That's
Any more thoughts?
He's a selective nerd.
That's true.
He's a selective.
But you just gotta. It's hard to keep up with all these movies, man. There's a lot.
There's so many.
All right. So final thoughts on Thor: Love and Thunder?
I love it.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I would watch it again for sure.
Yeah, I would watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Marvel, the over dramatized stuff. I don't know how I feel about it. If Black Panther is overly dramatized, Black Panther 2, I'm sorry, is overly dramatic like that. I don't know if I.
What makes Thor: Love and Thunder's overly
I feel like Thor's
dramatic?
always been like that though.
It's just overly dramatized, almost
this one did feel
almost they're poking fun at themselves. It feels like.
Oh, about the humor and just everything.
Just, I don't know. It's just overly exaggerated. Like some of the scenes are very like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
the
I mean,
fact Zeus looked the way Zeus did in the movie, I was like, okay, that's not what I would expect.
There's just a
That's
lot of
true,
scenes
that's
that
true.
like are, I feel like are exaggerated when they could be more, I don't want to say flat, but more just like, I don't know what the word I'm looking
Yeah.
for is.
yeah, I get it. I get
You
it
know
because
what
there
I'm
are
saying?
some like, I know it's funny, but like some
It just doesn't
scenes
feel
are just
natural.
like, yeah,
I guess is what I'm trying to say.
It
There's
does-
a lot of scenes that don't feel natural.
it
feels
does.
forced.
It does throw you off slightly. Like
Yeah.
when you're watching it, like if you want to watch a movie, like you just want to like get sucked into it, right? Like,
Yeah.
but sometimes,
Like, when I say dramatize, I'm saying that in a theme of theatrics. It's very
Yeah.
theatrically dramatic. Like
yeah, because there are some scenes that are like exaggerated, like you
Yeah.
said, and some scenes are just unnecessary too. Like,
use big words so it sounds like I know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I think my favorite scene was, I mean, I love Thor because of the Norse mythology.
Yeah, sure.
And so when they all met up in, what was it, that city?
Valhalla.
No, the
The city
the-
of gods.
the city of
gods.
Yeah.
I saw so many
Like other gods.
gods and goddesses, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
That
I'm
was
being
cool.
such a nerd right now.
Yeah,
I
it's
see Bastet. They had Dionysus in there, Artemis.
so you recognize all those.
Yeah, I recognized a lot of them, and I'm like, yo,
That's pretty cool
I love
because like
these.
for the most part, like I had no idea who those people are.
My brain is hurting right now because it's like Valhalla is now, like, now I have images of Thor and then the other images are like Assassin's Creed. So like this Valhalla thing is taking a toll on me.
But yeah, so yeah, that's our movie review. Is this a review? Yeah, I guess it is kind of a
It
review.
is definitely a spoiler review. So
Yeah.
yes.
we're
Um,
not sorry for ruining the movie.
Yeah, this is our first movie review, so be nice.
Yeah.
We
And if you do want us to do, like, if you want us to rank the Marvel movies and do that in a separate video, comment down below and give his channel a like.
that would be really cool. Actually, I would be down to.
I'll go and watch all of them again.
I'm ready to.
Take notes,
I'm ready
take
to debate
notes.
this shit, bro.
I'm excited.
But yeah, that's our that's the movie review. Thor: Love and Thunder. Go watch it if you haven't.
Yeah.
Go
Go
watch
see
it again if you want to see it.
Yes, and watch the after credits because
Yeah, there's 2 scenes.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, if you're an MCU fan, like, you already know.
You should-
Like,
yeah.
You have to stay.
But wait, there's more. They freaking showed Galactus. Well, they showed his shadow or outline. They didn't talk about him, but if you know what Galactus is, he's fucking in the movie, and Marvel doesn't. Ah!
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
just ranting.
didn't really catch that. Yeah, but
Galactus is hinted at, but he's not fully hinted at, which is kind of frustrating. Because in the theater, I was like, "What?" Like I thought the post credit scene was gonna be about Galactus. I literally thought
it was not. It was about Zeus.
or no, it was Hercules.
Was that Hercules?
Yeah,
the sun.
Yeah.
Hercules. That was Hercules. Zeus
Okay.
is the fat guy.
I'm excited because if they come out with another one,
There's gonna be another one.
I mean, I feel like it's gonna be a clash between the gods at this point
Yeah.
because of what Zeus said.
Why not? You know, we got the Eternals. Let them fight with Hercules and Thor and everybody in Valhalla.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious on, like,
Maybe that's how Galactus comes into play. I don't know.
I'm always kind of curious on how they're going to bring everything, all this. Like, I mean, you know, all those writers are pretty smart at making stuff up, so.
I'm curious to see who's gonna be in the next Thor movie, and I mean, Zeus has a lot of kids, so I'm like,
Right.
they have Hercules there, and I'm like, okay, if Hercules is gonna be,
I mean, they already teased that, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be the
I want to
next
see
one.
Freya. When is Freya gonna be there? Because I've been waiting. I love her.
But yeah, I think that's it. See you guys on the next one. Peace.